Hey guys, I hope you're having a good day. Have you ever thought about what your priorities are really in life? I love Stephen Covey. I've read a lot of his different books, and I had seen a quote by him that again, Stephen Covey, the man. Okay, the quote reads, "The key is not to prioritize what's on your schedule, but to schedule your priorities." Now, when I went on my Emmaus walk, that's what stood out to me. One of the main things that had stood out for me was that my life was so unbalanced in my priorities. I put work before everything to the point where I was so drained and so empty that I wasn't able to really be my best for everything else. And then sometimes, even for work, I would have to crash so hard so then I could be renewed and be good at my job again. So, I really took a lot from that in terms of priorities. And then as I've grown each and every day, I'm learning, okay, what are my priorities? Write them down. Then that way you can really try to figure out, am I doing stuff that dictates my life away from my priorities, or am I leaning into my priorities? And I think that's a really big um, thing in our lives that we all face. Instead of running around busy, we need to take that time to relax in our spirit, in our mind, and that's going to lend towards being more successful at keeping our priorities where we want them to be. I mean, really, some days it's so nice just to grab a blanket and a chair and lay down, enjoy a good TV show. It's so important that we take that time, and then maybe our life will slow down a little bit and we can see that we just need to thank God because He's the reason why we have this breath, and that busyness, that tornado that we're feeling. It can really kind of help counterbalance maybe a lot of the stress that's in our life. A great declaration that I read today was, and that I think that you all could say as well. It's really important. Today I will rest in God Almighty, God Almighty, that never gets old. I will trust in what He will provide. Instead of working my butt off like I can control everything, I'm going to work hard. I'm a hard worker. I love to work hard. But that still means that I need to trust that my hard work is going to provide. I will rest in His completed work. And I will walk in His confidence, for He is my guide. We all struggle with confidence and trust and letting go. And it's that declaration each and every day that's saying, God is in control. That makes a big difference in our lives. Really understanding that and giving up to that is so important. He is Almighty God. And being reminded of that and living in that is so important. So I hope that you have a very blessed day. I'm sending you so much peace and love.